Hello and welcome to another Game Nexus arcade video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the arcade room that was at Anime Next 2016 in Atlantic City, New Jersey. It was actually a pretty big room on the 4th floor that had various game consoles and arcade machines that you could play. Like you'll see here are a couple of PlayStation 4 consoles that these people were playing with various games on them. I go through all the game consoles. And then there was this PlayStation TV that, like, she had this, this Miku game on. That, Diva Miku game. And then, let me see, over here, this was a PlayStation 2 that had one of the Katamari games on it. Let me see. Looks like another PS4. I think this might have been the, okay, this was there was a puzzle game there. Then there was Guilty Gear, that newer Guilty Gear Xrd, or I don't know how you're supposed to say that. But then here's the PlayStation 3 that had Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on it. And then there's a Xbox One that had Mortal Kombat X on it. Then when we come around here... Well, if I come around here, here we are. This was one of the Naruto games. And then here's a PlayStation 4 running Mortal Kombat X. And here's a TV that had nothing connected to it. Let me see if I can figure out what this one was. No, I have no idea what that one is. I should have really got a close-up, but I don't know what that one actually was. This looks like some kind of rhythm game running on a PS3. It seems like there were certain consoles only had certain games on them, and there's one of the Wii U's running Smash Brothers. And this is an Xbox 360. That's another Xbox 360. That's probably the one that was running Halo. I know there was one that was running Halo for a good deal of the time, and there was like... Sometimes there was somebody on it, but a lot of times there wasn't. You'll see various people in costume, as this was an anime expo. So, you know, that's not out of the ordinary. That looks like, yeah, that's Smash Brothers on the Wii U again. There's two Wii U consoles that were kind of back-to-back that ran Smash Brothers, and you actually could, no, there was two Wii U's that ran Pokken Tournament that you could network. Those are the two right there. Yeah, there's the other one running Pokken Tournament. So there was actually two consoles, so if you wanted to play two players, you could actually network them together, which was actually pretty cool. I believe there was at least two consoles that were running Smash Brothers, and some people brought their 3DSs and decided to play it with that as well. When I was doing this video, I was trying not to be too creepy about it, like everyone's thinking, oh, he's filming us. Now here are the two arcade cabinets that are running Street Fighter V. I played a few matches of Street Fighter V, but it seems like every time I played, it was against a player who had, like, been playing it way too much, and I always lost. And here is Bone Eater, which is a silent scope type game that has a portrait screen. Very different. Unfortunately, that was always mobbed and I never got a chance. And here's Groove Coaster, which apparently, from what I understand, is a mobile game that became an arcade game, kind of like Temple Run or Fruit Ninja. Now, over to some of the other cabinets. Now, this game has a 4-player setup. There's actually 4 cabinets of this. It's a music game that's like a cube type thing. But I didn't look at it long enough for me to actually get the title, because honestly, I didn't play that one either, as I'm not a huge fan of rhythm games. This is one of the Taiko Drum Master, or Taiko no Sujen games, I believe they're called in Japan. There were at least 2 cabinets that ran the drum games. Now here's another shooter. If I get it, hopefully I get a good shot of the marquee here. It's something too, because unfortunately, a lot of these games are from Japan, so there's no English on them at all. But that one looked really cool. But the problem with shooter games is if they're on free play like all these games were, there's no end to them, so people would be on those forever. Trying to see what they have here. Some kind of anime game there, but I really didn't get that good of a shot. Now here is Taiko no Tujen 13. Now that other one might have not been Taiko no Sujen, but I just didn't get a good enough look at it in my video. And here's 10. Taiko no Sujen 10. You'll see a lot of these games had like an awfully long line. Like here is Sound Vortex. Which to me, I don't know if it is, but it looks like another one of those mobile games that got a arcade release. And now here's always a classic. This is Poppin' Music. Which, whenever I see anybody play Poppin' Music, they're always so crazy fast at it that I'm like, wow, they must play this an awful lot. But I've honestly never played Poppin' Music at all. So, I couldn't really tell you what Poppin' Music is like, other than there are a lot of buttons. Looks like about 9 buttons. And kind of like Dance Dance Revolution, but with your hands, you have to press them in sequence to the music and the beat. Okay, now this is Beat Mania. This is one of those cabinets that for a good deal of the time, somebody was always on it, but there were some times when there was nobody on the Beat Mania cabinet. And then, of course, here is Initial D 7 DAA. Arcade Stage 7. I actually played that a bit, and I will be showing some video of that in a later video. And now here's Dance Dance Revolution Extreme, which my previous video had shown 2 people in giant inflatable T-Rex costumes playing that. And then here's, I think that was DDR Supernova 2. Maybe I get a better look at it. I can honestly tell you, I filmed this maybe a week or 2 ago, and I don't recall how like long I looked at everything. But I've tried playing Dance Dance Revolution in the arcade, and I've always just like made a fool of myself. Maybe I'll have to get a bit better at it. Now, hopefully I get a good look at what this one is. It looked like, oh yeah, that one was just Dance Dance Revolution, that game that came out years later, and it was just simply titled Dance Dance Revolution. I think this one is In the Groove. Yeah, this one is In the Groove. It's the one with the weird diagonal arrows. If you're used to DDR, it's a bit strange. There's a lot of dance games, as you can see. This is another one of the DDR knockoffs. I'm sure it's not DDR. But, unfortunately, the marquees tend to be a bit bright. And now here's one that I sadly didn't get a chance to play, Super Table Flip. But I really should have, and if I ever go to a con that has it again, I will probably not only play it, but have some video of myself playing it. But I've seen it online, and it always looks really fun. That you have to, like, pound your hands on the table, and then, eventually you flip it. And it's kind of like how much carnage you cause by the table hitting everybody. And now there was one more game at this place, which was this, this crazy dance game. It's kind of like a Kinect-ish game where you're just standing there dancing, and the game is actually, seeing your moves. It's called Dance Evolution. But, yeah, that is the arcade room at Anime Next, 2016. Very fun time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.